Hello everyone, a very happy Saturday afternoon. Welcome back to the Magnificent Mags channel. I hope you're all well. If you're a regular subscriber, welcome back. If you're new, thank you so much for clicking on the thumbnail. Now, before I get underway, usual formalities. If you have liked this video once it's finished, please like, comment, share and subscribe just to help build the channel. And make sure you hit the bell to turn on those notifications so the latest video drops in your inbox. But yes, let's get underway. I've got to say, mine, it's been hasn't been a chilled Saturday. I've got a lot done, but honestly, I've done overtime the day, 7 till 1, because the game's tonight. So I thought I may as well get some double time in ahead of all the Champions League fixtures and that. A bit extra money in my pocket. But in that, I've also done 2 washes. I've done me dishes. And then when the Champions League fixtures were announced, I've also booked my flights to Amsterdam, the train to Cologne, and then reserved the hotel in Cologne. So yes, got straight on the Leverkusen fixture, but I'll come to that soon. But yeah, it's been absolutely relentless. It's been non-stop today, and all that was before even 1 PM. So I've had to pop out before to the shops, and I thought I'd just squeeze in this video now, just after the 3 o'clock games have kicked off, before I go back home and watch the Leeds match. I did apply to go the day. Like I said, I skipped Villa, but that's because I've been to Villa Park loads. But I hadn't been Ellen Road for a while, so I did enter, but unfortunately only one of us was successful. But it means I do get to keep more money for the upcoming Champions League fixtures. Now, before I get on to the Champions League fixture dates and kick-off times being announced, Nick Woltemade, yes, Woltemade ist ein Geordie. Willkommen im Tun Los Gets. Yes, Woltemade is a Geordie. Welcome to the tune, let's go. I posted that before, and it's fantastic. We've got to number 27, and I've liked what he said in his interview. It was great seeing him watching the video with Bill the Biker. I mean, normally I found them a bit weird, these fan videos, but that one I did like. That one did hit the feelers. And also when he said, why you pick number 27? And he said, because it's my mum's favourite number. So that's nice. Again, it shows Eddie Howe's picked someone with the right character. And also the other comment as well, when he says, I've spoke to friends and I said, if I have to play in England, who should I play for? And they all went, Newcastle fans are the highest. So I hope he means in that we are the best fans, and he's not referring to where fans sit in level 7. But yes, Woltemade's through the door, and I believe he's signed till 2030. So yes, it's great to finally get a striker. Unfortunately though, as we all know, he wasn't registered in time for tonight's game at Ellen Road. So yeah, he'll be playing after the international break. The day after I get back from Seville, actually. Straight back up from Manchester on the Friday, then straight to the game on the Saturday. So yeah, it's going to be non-stop that. But after that, it's the Champions League, and yes, it's been confirmed this morning that the opening game, we're all sitting there when it said the fixtures were announced at 12:15 PM CET, Central European Time, but obviously 11:15 Greenwich Mean Time, and we're all sitting there going, away UEFA, where are you, what are you doing? But they did eventually drop. Obviously that's 11:15 AM Greenwich Mean Time. Fixtures eventually dropped because I was sitting there refreshing going, away UEFA, where are these fixtures? Then it dropped, and my God, our first league phase game on the 18th of September is Barcelona at home. Wow. You know what, I was thinking, would it be better if our first game's away, like maybe like Saint-Gilloise, and then our second match day game is going to be against Barcelona, but we are playing Saint-Gilloise in our second game. That technically is our first away, but it's our second match day game. But yeah, Barcelona, wow, the opening game under the lights, that is going to be electric. I can't wait for that atmosphere. And also what War Flags' display could be like, because if it's anything like the PSG game, wow. So when I was on overtime, my manager happened to be on overtime as well, so I've got my holidays in for Leverkusen in December, and also quickly got in that Friday the 19th after the Barcelona game, because if it's anything like the PSG game a couple of years ago, we ended up out in town till 3 AM at Wonderbar. Then we'll suddenly check my watches and we realised, oh damn it, we've actually got work at 7 AM. So yeah, that was a rough day at work. But yes, honestly, that is absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to go through with fixtures in order. I'll just refer to them. I have noted them down, but I'll post them on the screen for you now for your benefit. We're open on Thursday the 18th of September at home to Barcelona, match day 1. Match day 2, Union Saint-Gilloise on the 1st of October in Brussels, that's away. I believe they play at Anderlecht Stadium as well, just to say. I don't think their stadium's big enough. So, yeah, that's the 1st of October. Match day is 3 and 4. Match day is 3 and 4, shall I say, plural. I'm saying that because it's a double header. So, match day 3, Benfica at home on the 21st of October. And then Athletic Club or Bilbao, however you want to refer to them as, on the 5th of November. So, yes, bonfire night. Will there be fireworks for that? And then we'll go on to match day 5, 25th of November. We're in the south of France against Marseille. And then the game that we've all booked up for already, literally within an hour of it being announced. Booked it with one of the lads who was on his way to Leeds on the train, so he's been like going mad trying to sort it out, all the logistics and that, because he says, look, leave it to me. Why he's doing that on the way down to an away day while he's having cans, I don't know why I trusted him, but you know what, it's all worked out in the end. So yeah, Leverkusen, that's on Wednesday the 10th of December, so that means it's just before the derby, so derby day will likely be moved to the Sunday, and well, it depends, because Sky normally have the first pick of weekend games, then TNT get the choice of the 12:30 game, but TNT would get it if Sky didn't choose it. But come on, it's the first derby in years, so you've got to expect that Sky will snap that up and it'll be the Sunday game. And then to round off the group stage, we'll have PSV at home on match day 7 on the 21st of January, and then the final match day is the 28th of January, and it's away to Paris Saint-Germain. So wow, yes, they are some tasty fixtures. Now, I just want to also share this as well for the benefit of everyone, because Jordan Cronin was kind enough to post this before on X. He said these are the teams we'll play either side of our Champions League fixtures. So it'll give you an idea of the difficulty of how our squad will have to cope with these games. So either side of Barcelona, we've got Wolves at home and then Bournemouth away. Bournemouth's likely to be moved now, with Barcelona being the Thursday. So yeah, that's a nice trip on a Sunday all the way to the south coast. Either side of the Union Saint-Gilloise game, it's Arsenal and Forest at home. So yes, we're going away in Europe, but we've got home comfort, so that works out. Either side of Benfica at home, it's Brighton away and Fulham at home. Either side of Athletic Club at home, it's West Ham away and Brentford away. So yeah, home comforts in the Champions League, but 2 back-to-back Premier League games. Then we'll go on to match day 5, either side of Marseille. It's Manchester City at home and Everton away. Either side of match day 6, I've already covered that. It's Burnley at home. Then after Leverkusen, it's the derby. So yeah, that'll be a tasty affair. And then either side of match day 7, home to PSV, it's Wolves away and then Villa at home. And then either side of PSG, it's actually kind of back-to-back Champions League games to round off the league phase. So while Villa follows PSV at home, it's also the game that precedes PSG away, and then we'll go to Anfield. So yes, the Champions League fixtures and their dates have been confirmed. So yeah, now feels real, now feels exciting. And I'm just buzzing, yeah, because I've got my holiday next week. I've also done that today. I've been doing a bit packing in between overtime, doing a wash, doing the dishes ahead of tonight's game. And then, yeah, I've booked Leverkusen. So we've decided we're going to go to Amsterdam. So we've got a morning flight from Newcastle. I've paid a bit extra, maybe 100 quid more than I should have, but I just thought it's convenience, because I know I could fly maybe 100 quid cheaper from somewhere like Leeds or Manchester, but we just thought, look, fly from Newcastle to Amsterdam, and then we're going to spend 3-4 hours in Amsterdam, get an evening train to Cologne, check into a hotel, then out on the lash. So it works. So we're going on the Tuesday and then we'll come home on the Thursday, and it's an evening flight home. I think it's like 4:45 or something, but obviously it's only an hour and a half flight, about that, from Amsterdam. So we'll be back in Newcastle for tea time. So yeah, it works out. works out really well, and it's all exciting. I had to go to Greg's before though for a large coffee, because honestly, all of the stuff I've been up to today, honestly, I feel knackered, and the match isn't even around yet, so I needed a pick-me-up. But yeah, I've got holiday next week, then I've got that to look forward to in December, then going to Italy next May. So yeah, it's very exciting times. But anyway, before I forget, yes, Leeds United is this evening. So what do I expect? Well, look, you know, Eddie Howe said it yesterday. Leeds fans, Ellen Road, a bit like us, runs on emotion and passion. Their fans feed their players, and the players feed off the fans, vice versa. So that's exactly the type of game I'm going to expect tonight. And they're still riding a wave, that crest of promotion. And they done well in the opening game, didn't they? They beat Everton. Then they got hammered at Arsenal. But look, a bit like Liverpool won't decide our season, like on the whole as of yet. Fixtures like Arsenal away are not going to decide if Leeds stay up or not, because Arsenal are just a different level. So I'm not reading too much into the Emirates defeat for them. But what do I expect them to score tonight? Probably. Again, like I said, they're still on that like wave, that crescendo of promotion, winning the championship with 100 points. So they're gonna have a bit of a high still, and they're backed by a home crowd, and they'll have one Geordie and Sean Longstaff in there. So yeah, it'll be weird seeing him in the white of Leeds instead of the black and white stripes. But it's like old acquaintances, mags reunited, if you like. So yeah, I do think, again, the way we are at the moment, like, yeah, we've got a good clean sheet at Villa. Should have got something against Liverpool. I do expect we to concede the night, but I do expect we to win. Look, I think we've still got enough quality. We should be going to Leeds and winning. Look, out of the last 6 games, yes, we've only won 1, drawn 3 and lost 2, but I still expect we to go there and win. Like Eddie Howe said, if we can manage the emotion of the game, we will go there and win. But yeah, but when Leeds are backed by a home crowd, it will make it a little difficult, and we'll have to, like teams do when they come to St James's, we'll have to ride out that first 15 minutes where they'll be roaring them on. And if we can avoid conceding early, I think we can build from there. Now, team news, I posted my predicted lineup before. What do I think? I've cut this next bit from my video because I was discussing what I think the lineup would be today. However, in the middle of editing this and uploading, the lineup was released. So, based on all this, I still think we will win. I've got to back well. Look, we've got to get the season up and running at the moment, and we've deserved more out of these first 2 games. So, yeah, I'm going to back win, say Newcastle United to win 2-1. So, yeah, I'll wait and see if that's right. Obviously, just my prediction. I'll always back my team. And we should have had 6 points by now. We would have if we had a striker in the first 2 games. But we'll wait and see if he moves on too. Oh, I've just got to say as well before I finish. I said it'd be a short video, but it's 15 as usual. Did you see the photos earlier when Woltemade was meeting Eddie Howe and the top of his head was cut off from the camera frame? That was hilarious. And also, when he met Dan Burn, someone who's bigger than Dan Burn, honestly, it reminds of that photo when Ant and Deco with Dan Burn and he was just looking up to him like that. Honestly, that's made us laugh. But anyway, that's it from me for now. I'm going to head back over home. I'm still about 10 minutes away, but I just want to go and get some cans. I'm just having a chilled Saturday night. I've only got 2 shifts at work left, Monday and Tuesday, and that's me off for a fortnight. So I'm going to put my feet up and just watch the match from home. I'd love to have been there, but it's just the away system, look, it's just, it's fair. So I'm not there, so I'm going to watch it from home. Back the lads, got the new away top on, and then hopefully we can go into the international break on the high of a win and 4 points. But that's it from me for now. As usual, like I said earlier, if you did like this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Help build the channel, and I'll see you all on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone. Away the lads.